exhibition matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So here's Portland's starting group. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Walker, and it's Grant in at small forward. Here's Conley after the basket by Portland. Fires in the triple.
Love it whenever Conley launches one from way out there, big time.
Outside Walker. There's the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota with the ball. McDaniels passes to Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Excellent big man play from Gobert, using his size to save the play.
Here's Grant, and there's the drive, and a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Conley against Ayton. Back to Conley. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Outside Thybulle. Simons against Conley. And it's Simons missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Towns finds Gobert. Here's Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Gobert. Right side Conley. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Simons. Oh, and there's Rudy Gobert. A fantastic play. Gobert's got his second basket.
You really have to hit Gobert to throw him off balance. Adapt at scoring through tough coverage.
And here's Simons outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Grant, the pass to Walker. Here's Simons. Conley with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Walker with some nice D. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 7-point differential. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Simons passes to Grant. Simons against Conley. And he comes up with a bucket. Conley's got 9.
You got to do more than that to stop Mike Conley. Just sensational at nailing the shot, willing his way through contact.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And there's the foul against Portland.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And an overpowering... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second. Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Walker in at power forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. For three, Conley. Portland grabs the miss. Thybulle on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Thybulle passes to Simons. Driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
The Timberwolves shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Simons against Conley. The kick out to Walker. Beyond the arc. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Walker. Grant's got 9 points.
They say he's 3-and-D. That was all three. Jeremy Grant's becoming a very consistent outside shooter.
Pass to Gobert. Towns for three. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 5. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've got to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, BA. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
He's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Simons against Conley. Outside for Grant. From downtown. And again, it's Portland with a three.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gobert with a screen on Thybulle. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Here he goes. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Simons passes to Graham. .144 left in the first half of this game. Bible passes to Graham. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Grown man strength from Grant. Just punishing the defense with these type of plays.
That one falls for Grant. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Simons with a steal. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. Grant finds Thibault. Portland, no good that time either.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Conley passes to Gobert. Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Out to Simons. Pass to Graham. Towns taking his time here. Outside Edwards. Now Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. They get it again.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Bible passes to Simons. Now Aiden, defended by Gobert. Pass to Walker. Simons outside. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's blocked by Thibault. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And so that's the end of Allie, as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the Trailblazers shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Henderson. Minnesota with a rebound. Morris passes to Garza. The kick out to Morris. Back to Anderson. Pass to Garza. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Down low. Back to Williams. Here's Kamari. Up top, Henderson. Chalk up 2 there.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, and that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Pass to Kamari. Now here's Brogdon. No made baskets yet. He gets it in there.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
On the take. McLaughlin, pass to Morris. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Morris with it. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Morris has got 7.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
While debating the best players ever, there are different criteria. The Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Henderson misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Nice shot by Morris.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Timeout called, the Blazers. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Graham. Fires the 3. Anderson pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He got a piece of it. And he gets it back. The kick out to Morris. That 3's off the mark. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Walker passes to Graham. Now Thibault. Fires for 3. Portland again missing. Here's McLaughlin. And that one hits the back iron.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long 2s are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
There's Simons with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons got 8.
Showing off the range right there. This is how dangerous Simons is from way downtown.
Pass to McLaughlin. And he gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 4 points this quarter.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Anthony Simons is more than capable of hammering it down, especially when the defense isn't guarding him tightly.
A nice shot by Morris.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it's Simons penetrating. And that one is hammered home.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The T-Wolves on top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Matisse Thybulle, Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot.
Hey, if it's working for you, why stop? They've been calling Grant's number all night.
Gobert finds Edwards. Takes it inside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Thybulle passes to Grant. Now here's Walker. Here's Thybulle. Outside Walker. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Walker.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Edwards against Thybulle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Out to Simons. Pass to Ayton, and here's Thybulle. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Second chance shot. And it's Thybulle missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The shot by Conley, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
The Timberwolves shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Walker. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels from long range. Drains the triple. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Trailblazers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Thybulle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. By himself.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a play. Just a terrific all-out effort from Edwards on the fast break. He gets the ball and finds an open path to a shot.
Thybulle passes to Grant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Portland on D. 17-point game. And the basket by Towns.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity there, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Fires from deep. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Here's Towns, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. They get it back. Back to Grant. Pass to Walker. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
McDaniels, that's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And here's Edwards outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Here's Thibault. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We've got Fred VanVleet. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Towns with it. Brings it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. And here are the Rockets now. For 3, VanVleet. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards inside, covered by VanVleet. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. VanVleet against Towns. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Aggressive drive by Towns, forcing the foul there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Eason with a screen for VanVleet. Towns with the steal. Conley with it, picked up by Thompson. From deep three-point land. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And showing the vert there. Smith Jr. up in the rafters to finish that alley-oop. That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Eason with a screen for Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. Shoots from 14. Shot clock at 5. VanVleet wide open. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Well, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Down low. Here's Edwards. Hefty move. He feeds it to Gobert. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Smith drives in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now, here's McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Conley. It's a 5-point game. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, how about that beautiful touch from inside? Rudy Gobert feeling like he can shoot over anyone.
Here's VanVleet. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brooks dishes to Thompson. with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And the second free throw, good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2 from downtown. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Thompson misses. Minnesota's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. McDaniels finds Towns. Outside Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Towns, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
Now here's Brooks. Passes it to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Three-pointer. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. Stolen by Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
A good close contest so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Reggie Bullock, also Whitmore out there. Green is out there with Alper and Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he's good on the 3-ball. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For 3, Bullock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Bullock. There's the drive. Good D by Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pushing it up. Here's Whitmore. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Takes the 3. Another miss by Houston. Minnesota in the lead. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And because Green is able to blow past defenders, they guard against that, so he just stops on a dime and pops.
Here's Green. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. And the shot goes down. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the score by Houston. Stolen by Anderson. Garza. Green against Morris. Here's McLaughlin. He has yet to score. Yep, that one goes in there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's Anderson. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, doors. How do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Minnesota with the ball, following the 3 by Houston that led. Feeds to Morris. Pass to Garza. Here's Alexander Walker. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start this game.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Holiday. And Whitmore throws it down.
A wrecking ball out there. Whitmore plays with power on the glass.
Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got 11 points in the quarter. Now Holiday. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by 1. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniel. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. One-on-one here. Here's Towns. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
And so it's Houston with it. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Drills it from outside.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And they get it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. And Towns gets it to go.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Here's Thompson. Out to Brooks. The pass to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Van Vliet against Conley. Gobert down low. Over Smith. Smith with some nice D.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Eason's shot is good. Minnesota leading by 6. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Out to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Uncovered. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. No good on the quick 3. Rockets trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Holiday. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Holiday.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
McLaughlin, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Houston. There's a good screen. Whitmore. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Morris. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Here's Green into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 3. Morris into the lane. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd. And that one drops.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Here's Green driving inside. Lays it up and off the glass. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And that one misses.
Monte Morris was a late 2nd-round selection back in 2017. But boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Garza. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Rockets trail by 7. Green finds Holiday. Here's the lob to Adams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Timberwolves leading by 7. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Bullock. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Whitmore. 5 to shoot, and it's Bullock in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bullock's got 11 points.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
The points coming. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Houston, Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks, and it's Smith, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Now here's Conley, and Adams sends it back. Smith, the pass to Van Vliet, out to Brooks. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Conley against Van Vliet. And Adams sends it back. Van Vliet finds Smith. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They get it again. Towns, a screen on Brooks. Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
The Rockets, Devin Brooks taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Connects from 3-point range.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Timeout called the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Houston. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Thompson looking for an opening. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by Conley. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Edwards against Brooks. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. Conley's got 11 points here in just the second half. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Good work defensively by Conley. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards against Van Vliet. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. Brooks finds Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Now the dish to McDaniels. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Driving to the basket. Plays it up and banks it in.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Edwards kicks to Towns. Gobert the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big-time moment, he's ready to beat it, guys.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Brooks. Here's Adams. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Conley against Van Vliet. Conley scanning the floor. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Rocket 6. The rebound by Steven Adams. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Towns for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. It was up for grabs. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on, and you look at both. These teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks in at the 2. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. VanVleet outside. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
And this is what VanVleet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Simons passes to Walker from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. 3-pointer, VanVleet. Sengun, a screen on Thibault. Brooks from outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Ayton, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Sengun, a screen on Walker. VanVleet misses. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
He drops it from range.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Grant, right side. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And it's Eason penetrating. The kick out to VanVleet. Sengun, a screen on Simons. VanVleet, the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Ayton. Thibault on the wing. Brooks defending. Pass to Ayton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Brooks left side. Thompson scanning the floor. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Shot clock at 6. Sengun, a screen on Simons. The open shot by VanVleet. And the jumper falls for him. VanVleet's got 5.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching VanVleet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Leading by 5. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
2 minutes.
And here's Grant from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Grant into the lane. Good D by Sengun.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Eason, pass to VanVleet. And it's Houston scoring again.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Yeah, the length and athleticism Grant possesses is hard to match up against, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant.
And so Grant nails them both. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first. VanVleet against Simons. Sengun, a screen on Simons. Here's VanVleet. And a missed layup.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Pass to Aiden. Şengün with a steal. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Portland, no good that time either.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Three-pointer Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walker. No good. Eason with some nice D. The Rockets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. On the wing, Brooks. The three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Dillon Brooks, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Dillon Brooks is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Outside for Grant. Back to Walker. Simons outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Adams with a screen on Thibault. Thibault against Brooks. Pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Walker pulls down the board. And the Trailblazers shooting only 42%. Here's Thibault from outside, off the mark. Houston has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And that one's good for Brooks.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Here's Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, RJ, let me put you on the spot. In the not-so-distant future, let's say 2028, who's the face of the NBA?
Well, BA, there's a high probability LeBron might still be playing, but my smart money is on Luka. He's already a superstar. Or maybe it's Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'4". We've never seen a guy that can do what he does at his size, but I can't wait to find out.
You're always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Bullock, he's checked in for Eason. Smith comes in for Thompson. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Holiday passes to Smith. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunked. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Here's Thibault. The three-pointer off the mark. Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Green, an easy 2 on the layup.
Making things happen amongst those trees. Green, he's pretty relentless.
You have to admit, Richard, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love them because these guys help decide games in big ways. Well, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his hand.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Grant from the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Simons against Holiday to stop the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Trailblazer.
That one's no good. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Adams missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Green, the pass to Holiday. Launches a 3. Walker pulls down the board. And Walker's got the ball here for Portland. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Grant finds Walker. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Pass to Bullock. Picked by Smith. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Adams with a screen on Simons. Holiday from long range. Here's Adams. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with Scoot Henderson. Robert Williams out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Rockets shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And it's Green off the drive. It's Bullock on the wing. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Bullock's got 5 now.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Here's Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Houston, Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
Holiday hits them both. And Portland's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Smith. It's Bullock on the wing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Over to the wing. Up top, Henderson. He's covered by Holiday. Puts the move on. Henderson, the pass to Williams. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And it's Green off the drive. And he gets that one.
Green.
He has 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Going inside.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Şengün, a screen on Brogdon. Van Vliet misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Three-pointer sharp. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Eason pulls it in. For Houston, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Fires the 3, and it's Brooks missing. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Three-pointer sharp. Rockets with a rebound. And Richard Şengün has really been impressive. A big who does a little bit of everything.
Well, his passing is what's really fantastic, B.A. He pulls off dimes most guards wouldn't even consider attempting. He's a player that a lot of people should start paying attention to.
It's Sharp on the wing, defended by Thompson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Şengün, a screen on Brogdon. And he lobs it up and stolen by Williams. Here's Sharp. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, among the new trophies introduced last year, no doubt the Michael Jordan Trophy given to the league MVP is the most distinctive. And while its design elements honor aspects of Jordan's great career, he asked that the trophy not be fashioned in his likeness. Instead, Brian, the hope is for each recipient to be able to see themselves in the award.
All right, Allie, love that. Thanks. Here's Kamari, and he banks in the layup. Kamari's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Brooks against Henderson. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Screen by Eason. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Kamari. And the layup is good off the glass. Kamari's got 6. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Both free throws, good from Van Vliet. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Walker. Here's Thibault. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün. First free throw is good.
At the line.
Good on both. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Şengün, a screen on Simons. The Rockets with another miss. Grant, right side. Walker finds Ayton. Driving in, uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And so it's Houston with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 42%. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Dylan Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Şengün in at center, filling out the middle. And it's Simons missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Brooks. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
Eason, the pass to Thompson. Brooks outside. Eason, a screen on Grant. Three-pointer, Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Grant from the arc. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
And the shot goes.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Walker into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
For 3. And Fred Van Vliet with the 3. Van Vliet's got 27.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Brooks against Thibault. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Yeah, give Van Vliet a chance to make an impact play on defense, and he'll jump on it.
He was all alone on that one. Brad's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Fast break, here we go. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to Walker. Out to Simons. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Grant, the pass to Ayton. Walker with it. Ayton with it. Stolen by Thompson. Van Vliet outside. He buries it from 3. Van Vliet's got 35 in the game.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Ayton. And here's Grant from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Walker pulls down the board. And Portland's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Thibault. Soft touch off the glass. 1:36 left in the game. Eason inside. Walker covering. Van Vliet on the wing. Şengün, the screen. The 3 is up. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Fred VanVleet.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Simon's shot is good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
VanVleet, the pass to Eason. VanVleet scanning the floor. Here he goes. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Thibault. And here's Walker. Back to Thibault. The 3 ball. The shot no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
VanVleet misses. Now here's Thibault. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. On the wing, Thompson shoots over Grant. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by...
athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And here's Edwards, following DeAndre Ayton's 3. Edwards drives in. Here's Towns. That one good for 2.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's Thibault. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Simon. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Out to Conley. Towns for 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Ayton.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Grant finds Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. Simons the pass to Walker. Grant surveying the D. Thibault on the wing. Over Edwards. Thibault can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. To the wing on the left. Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so Walker nails both of them. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
It's his first trip to the line. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And here is Conley following DeAndre Ayton's 3. Screen by McDaniel. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied at the bucket there.
And the shot is good.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Conley the pass to Towns. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Walker in the corner. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Towns. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, They never get old.
McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Grant. McDaniels with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Walker. He has 5. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Ayton, the pass to Grant. On the wing, Walker. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Grant finds Walker. Wants to get at the grounds and does.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Conley. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Conley against Simon. Conley dishes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Here's the pass to Grant. Stolen by McDaniels. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Gobert with a screen on Walker. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And it's Towns penetrating. Here's McDaniels. Out to Conley. It's stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Simons.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 17. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
From outside the arc, the rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 7. Thibault kicks to Grant. Passes it to Walker. Back to Grant. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Grant. Here's Simons. Count it. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Edwards looking it over. Here's McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3s. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Grant kicks to Thibault. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Garza. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the minute. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
41.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Scoot Henderson is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brogdon the pass to Sharp. Henderson, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Henderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Takes it inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Portland trailing here. Henderson for three, and the Trailblazers another three.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Stripped away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Sharp. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Here's McLaughlin. Still without a basket. To the wing right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Henderson defending. Morris into the lane. Garza. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Shaedon Sharp picks one up. The Timberwolves have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Portland moving the ball over. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Sharp's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland. Pass to McLaughlin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The pass to Garza. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes to McLaughlin. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
It's stolen. Pass break, Minnesota. Morris, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Portland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Basket counts.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And here's Morris for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's McLaughlin. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-6 run.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important junction in the ballgame right now.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right side, Conley to the inside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Edwards can't hit. Portland leading by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Portland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. A shot by Brogdon wide open. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got his second basket.
Brogdon, so strong and so composed, does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Edwards, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and one machine at this level.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Portland.
Their fast break plays just seem unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Portland leading by 13. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. It's intercepted. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
McDaniel's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Grant. Back to Ayton. There's the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 13. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 21.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Now here's Thibault. Edwards defending. Here's Ayton. Sweet move, and it's good on the way.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Down low, stolen by McDaniels. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. The kick out to Towns. Back to Conley. Here's the dish to Towns. Lock at 6. Towns, a screen on Grant. A nice shot by McDaniels.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Left side, Grant. Thibault with the ball. Edwards there. Here's Grant. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Out to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. Minnesota again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now Thibault. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Edwards. A rebound by Simon.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Grant outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And Walker kicks to Thibault. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
Guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for Portland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Simons.
I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Conley penetrating. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thibault, the pass to Simons. Releases. No good there. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One.
positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Now here's Van Vliet. Eason finds Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Şengün, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And BA, no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
From deep, Conley can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's the fast break. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Edwards with the drive. Tries again. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. And here's Edwards outside.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
McDaniels finds Gobert. And they're on the break. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
And the basket by Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Brooks against Edwards. Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley against Thompson. Kicks it out Towns. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Towns has got 5 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And here's Conley. Rebound by Van Vliet. Left side Eason. Van Vliet on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
3-pointer Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Eason against Towns. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Towns. He has 7.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Conley against Van Vliet. Back to Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
In transition, here they come. And here's Edwards outside. The shot misses. Van Vliet left side. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Aaron Holiday out there with Green. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Clock at 2. Up again. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets trail. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Oh, got that one up quick. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Holiday from long range. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. And there's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Back to Bullock. This one for 3. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Here's Anderson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Here's McLaughlin, and the layup falls. McLaughlin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Holiday, here we go. Smith outside, takes a 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Holiday. Outside, Anderson. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
Assist from Kyle Anderson.
Right side, Holiday. Pass to Adams. Now Smith. Three-pointer. Tries to save it. Garza grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McLaughlin, pass to Anderson. Morris on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 7 points.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
And there's the lob. It's Eason with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to McLaughlin. Morris with it. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Morris.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
The offensive rebound. Van Vliet outside. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
Once Fred Van Vliet sees a few go down, this guy understands it's my night. I'm going to keep cooking.
Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks finds Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Gets it off. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
So we conclude the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Once again, fans,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns, left side. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Here's Eason. He buries it from 3. Eason's got 5 points.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Gobert finds Towns. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Shot is good by Edwards.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Conley against Van Vliet. And Conley grabs the miss. Şengün with a steal. Screen by Eason. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Van Vliet missing again. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they double up Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Here's Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Bullock comes in for Eason. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Brooks.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Towns can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley goes in. Adams grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. McDaniels from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Bullock, good. Bullock's got 5 points.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Edwards against Green. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far. The drive by Bullock. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. He's got 7.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Conley against Van Vliet. Pass to Towns. It's stolen away. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Going inside.
Oh, a nice read by Smith. Now, he saw the lane and hit it.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Green, Jabari Smith out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Houston making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Smith, and it's Thompson in for Green. Holiday passes to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Pass to McLaughlin. Down low. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. It's Thompson, high post. Brooks finds Holiday. Adams a screen. Outside for Brooks. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. McLaughlin pass to Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 8. Lets the three fly. Thompson passes to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Pass to McLaughlin. To the paint. They set a pick. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Van Vliet's checked in for the Rockets. Off the inbound. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Brooks from outside. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Conley against Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Right side Conley. Here's McDaniels, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
The drive by Van Vliet. Here's Bullock. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Conley with the ball. Van Vliet covering.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns down low. That one's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Here's Bullock, covered by Towns. The kick out to Van Vliet. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Up and in on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Kicks it out Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Reggie Bullock. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, Steven Adams will make you think twice if you're coming near the cup. He will send it back.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Van Vliet scanning the floor. It's Bullock on the wing. The kick out to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks drives in. Yeah!
And that's a gigantic shot from Brooks. His teammates knows he wants to come up clutch, and he did. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Conley against Van Vliet. And so they foul intentionally.
Steven Adams. Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 1.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has had to earn everything he's gotten in his basketball career. These pressure free throws, these moments are what this guy seems to live for.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And it's good!
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Here's Bullock. And Gobert with a block. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard...
both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Ayton. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Simons in at the point.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. No good there. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and they're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
From downtown, traps in the tray.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 6-point game. Şengün with a screen on Simons. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Walker kicks to Thybulle. And Simons, here we go. Thybulle with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. 4 on the clock. Going inside. And that one's good, Ayton.
The coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
Now here's Van Vliet. Şengün finds Van Vliet, and the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Van Vliet. He gets it in there. Van Vliet's got 6.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Walker against Brooks. Here's Thybulle, and he slams it one-handed.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he's got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And Ayton throws it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers trail by 3. Ayton finds Walker. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's the break.
In the first 2 minutes.
Eason passes to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And the dunk by Grant.
That's what he does when he drives to the hoop. Look out.
Van Vliet against Simons. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Thybulle for 3. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
They double him with Ayton. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Ayton's got 9.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Looking to end the run. Walker with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim. without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Walker. That one a little long.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Stolen by Walker. Here we go, all alone. Şengün against Ayton. Back to Simons. The 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Van Vliet on the wing. Şengün inside. DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for Portland. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
We've got Green. Steven Adams is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Smith. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Shoots the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Holiday's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Rockets. Portland moving the ball around. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
Rockets trail by 3. And stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Stolen by Holiday. Pushing it up. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Bullock's got his first points in this one.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Ayton finds Walker. A kick out to Simons. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Adams with the screen on Simons. Holiday gets the bucket.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
And here's Green outside. Walker with the rebound. It's stolen by Adams. They kick it out to Green. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thibault. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. Go find a great mentor.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Bullock's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
A kick out to Simons. He dishes it to Walker. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Brent
in the first half.
to the inside. Here's Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Ayton's got 11 points.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Here's Green, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Blazers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. They get a hand on it. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Holiday against Simon. And they're on the break. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Here's Green. Out to Smith for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simons. Adams, some nice D. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. Green, the pass to Holiday. To the right side. For 3, Bullock. The Trailblazers pull it in. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Simons kicks to Grant. Back to Simons. Outside, Walker. Pass to Thibault. Walker in the post. Back to Thibault. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Let's welcome Red Panda.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Sharp, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Henderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the power forwards position. Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Brooks from outside. Gets a hand on it. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
There's the triple. And that's good. Fred VanVleet for 3. VanVleet's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. And Thompson sends it back. Pass to Şengün. VanVleet with the bounce pass.
Portland foul. Kamare. First personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 off the inbound.
The long arms and the quick thinking helped out Brogdon that time and distracted the shooter.
Sharp, the pass to Williams. Şengün with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Trailblazers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Henderson. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. For three, Van Vliet. No good. Van Vliet's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Here's Sharp going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Tried to use some of that size down the lane. Defenders not letting Sharp have an easy bucket.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
It's stolen by Adams. And the pass to Smith. To the left side wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
That one is no good. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. Anderson with it. Now Green defending. Passes it to Sharp. And he makes good on the layup. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Here's Smith driving to the basket.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Henderson finds Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Sharp. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Green. It's deflected. Pass to Smith. And it's Bullock in the corner. Screen by Adams. And it's Bullock missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Houston. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Holiday. It's good. Holiday's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right wing. Back to Brogdon. The feed to Williams. That one falls.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Henderson against Green. Dishes it to Holiday. Shoots over Brogdon. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
A new lineup here for Houston. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Here's Sharp. Thompson with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Brooks against Henderson. Screen by Şengün. Brooks misses. Henderson against Thompson.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And so it's Houston with it. Van Vliet outside. It could go, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Portland out in. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. VanVleet against Simon. VanVleet kicks to Şengün. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers leading by 4. Grant dishes to Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Here's Eason. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Henderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Portland lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And a shoot-first point guard, VanVleet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Scoot Henderson.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Out to Thompson. Rejected by Walker. Simons finds Grant. It's rebounded by Houston. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Şengün passes to Thompson. Out to Brooks. From the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
He drains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Thybulle. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Missed inside. VanVleet kicks to Brooks. Back to VanVleet. Now the pass to Eason. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Simon. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. VanVleet picks one up. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Got a piece of it. Şengün finds Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Over Thybulle. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone and finished off by Walker.
Good hands by Ayton.
Rockets trail by 6. VanVleet looking around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Here's Grant. Takes it inside. Simons. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Brooks knows what's at stake here. No time to panic. Just give this everything you've got.
That's the first. That brings them within 2. So he gets them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Thybulle, the pass to Walker. Ayton in the corner. Grant outside. Thompson comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Thybulle with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To tie it up. Got it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Passes it to Brooks to take the lead. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Walker's got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
On defense, Houston.
And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And there's the drive. Yes!
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.